In the future, humans were able to change their appearance at will. All it took was a chip implanted behind the neck. I could change my face anytime, and even adjust my body shape. The only limitation was that gender could not be changed. A few hours later, I finally found an appearance I liked, but the chip only lasted 12 hours. Once the time was up, I returned to my real self. I could only wait for the next cycle to activate the chip again. Everyone with an implanted chip had the same mark behind their neck, and I was one of the test subjects for this technology. That day, I walked into a coffee shop with the chip active. There, I met a girl who worked at the shop. We fell for each other at first sight and quickly exchanged phone numbers. But when I got home, I could not call her because the chip had already stopped working. When I saw her again, we went to a bar together. The people there all had perfect faces, perfect bodies. Just then, someone suddenly knocked me to the ground. The impact caused the chip to malfunction. The system warned the chip would reset in 10 seconds. I rushed into the restroom and watched myself return to my real appearance. In that moment, I completely panicked. I could not let her see the real me, so I left her behind and ran away. At work, I noticed the mark behind a coworker's neck had changed. He told me he had modified his chip on the black market so he could stay perfect forever. I was completely tempted and immediately upgraded my own chip with this flawless face. I gathered the courage to return to the coffee shop and apologized to her. She chose to forgive me. On our second date, she suddenly told me her chip would stop working in 10 minutes. As soon as she finished speaking, she turned and ran. In that moment, I finally understood. The chip only brought problems to our relationship. I walked to the window, thinking about whether to tell her the truth. Suddenly a gust of wind blew, and all of my neighbors' paintings flew up. One of them caught my attention. The person in the painting was the face I had created with the chip, but I had never activated the chip in front of her. I looked up and saw the mark behind her neck. A thought flashed through my mind. I dialed the coffee shop girl's number. The next second, my neighbor's phone rang.